In the midst of life's chaos, the ability to remain calm, composed, and resilient is one of the most valuable skills a person can develop. Every day, we encounter situations that test our patience and emotional balance: traffic jams, difficult conversations, unexpected challenges at work, financial pressures, or personal setbacks. The question is, how can we navigate these challenges without succumbing to anxiety, frustration, or anger? For thousands of years, a philosophy known as Stoicism has offered guidance on mastering one's inner world. Originating in ancient Greece and flourishing in Rome, Stoicism is not just an abstract system of thought, it is a practical toolkit for modern living. Its core teaching is deceptively simple: while we cannot control everything that happens to us, we can control our thoughts, our reactions, and the actions we choose to take. This understanding lies at the heart of emotional freedom and resilience. The Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, faced immense challenges in their own lives. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, contended with wars, political intrigue, and personal loss, yet he maintained composure and a steadfast mind. His journals, compiled in meditations, offer timeless advice on controlling desire, maintaining virtue, and focusing on what is within one's power. Seneca, an advisor to Nero, navigated the dangers of court politics while writing extensively about virtue, the transient nature of life, and the cultivation of inner calm. Epictetus, once a slave, taught that freedom is not external but internal, accessible to anyone who masters their mind and actions. In this documentary, we will explore 10 essential Stoic secrets that enable individuals to maintain peace of mind regardless of external circumstances. Each lesson is designed to provide not only philosophical insight but also practical tools for daily life. We will examine historical examples, explore modern applications, and offer actionable steps that viewers can implement immediately. Through these lessons, you will learn to focus on what you can control, prepare your mind for challenges, cultivate resilience, and navigate life with wisdom and composure. By integrating these Stoic principles, you gain more than stress management. You acquire a lens to view life clearly, make thoughtful decisions, and act with virtue even under pressure. Whether you seek personal growth, professional success, or a sense of inner peace, these 10 secrets provide a roadmap to calm mastery. This is not just ancient wisdom, it is a practical, applicable philosophy for the modern world, offering a stable anchor in an unpredictable life. Lesson 1: Understand the dichotomy of control. The foundation of Stoic thought lies in understanding the dichotomy of control. Epictetus, one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, argued that life is composed of things we can control and things we cannot. Our thoughts, choices, intentions, and actions are within our power, while events, the behavior of others, and outcomes remain beyond our influence. Recognizing this distinction is transformative. It allows us to focus our energy on what matters and release attachment to outcomes we cannot govern. Marcus Aurelius, despite ruling one of the most powerful empires in history, frequently reminded himself of this principle. Wars, political turmoil, and personal illness were beyond his control, yet he could govern his judgment, virtue, and actions. Seneca also stressed that attempting to control external events only leads to frustration and suffering. By concentrating on our internal world, we cultivate serenity and resilience. In modern life, this lesson is directly applicable. Consider a professional dealing with a challenging client. While the client's reactions or decisions are beyond control, the professional can control their preparation, communication style, and ethical conduct. Similarly, in relationships, conflicts often arise from trying to control others. Stoicism teaches us to shift focus from influencing external factors to refining our responses, fostering understanding, and maintaining composure. Real-life example: a student preparing for exams may feel anxiety over grades. By accepting that some aspects of the test, such as question formulation or grading bias, are beyond control, the student can concentrate on studying effectively, resting well, and practicing exam strategies. This mindset reduces anxiety and enhances performance. Actionable insight daily: identify one stressful situation. Divide factors into controllable and uncontrollable. Focus your effort only on controllable aspects. This simple practice builds resilience, reduces emotional turmoil, and strengthens the ability to remain calm amid life's uncertainties. Lesson 20: Practice negative visualization. Negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum, is a Stoic exercise in which we mentally prepare for adversity. The practice involves imagining possible challenges or losses and considering how we would respond. Marcus Aurelius employed this method regularly, reminding himself that setbacks, betrayal, and hardship are inevitable parts of life. By visualizing these possibilities, the mind becomes accustomed to difficulty and less prone to shock, anger, or despair when challenges arise. Seneca emphasized that contemplating adversity increases appreciation for present comforts and strengthens character. It is not a form of pessimism but a mental rehearsal that fosters emotional resilience. Epictetus similarly taught that anticipating obstacles prepares one to face them with rationality rather than panic. Modern applications of negative visualization are abundant. Professionals can mentally rehearse high-pressure meetings, imagining potential interruptions or objections, and develop measured responses. Athletes can envision errors or injuries to prepare psychologically for setbacks during competition. Parents may anticipate health or behavioral challenges with their children, enabling proactive problem solving. Real-life example: an entrepreneur launching a startup may envision potential financial challenges, market competition, or supply chain issues. By anticipating these events, the entrepreneur can develop contingency plans, reducing stress and enhancing decision-making under pressure. Actionable insight: spend 5-10 minutes daily imagining one challenge or potential loss. Identify how you would respond virtuously and effectively. Reflect on the impermanence of challenges and cultivate gratitude for the present. Over time, this strengthens mental fortitude and enables calm responses to unexpected life events. Lesson 30: Journaling for reflection and clarity. Stoic philosophers frequently used journaling as a tool for self-improvement. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations to clarify his thoughts, reinforce virtue, and analyze daily actions. Journaling encourages introspection, accountability, and the cultivation of reason over emotion. By externalizing thoughts, we separate feelings from judgments, allowing rational decision-making to take precedence. Epictetus recommended reflecting daily on personal conduct, identifying areas where one acted in accordance with virtue or fell short. Seneca emphasized writing as a method of internalizing philosophical principles, enhancing focus, and preparing for future challenges. Journaling fosters mindfulness, emotional regulation, and clarity of purpose. Modern relevance is significant. Writing about work stress, personal conflicts, or goals allows individuals to process emotions, identify patterns, and make intentional decisions. Students, professionals, and anyone seeking personal growth can use journaling to track progress, maintain discipline, and reduce anxiety. Real-life example: a manager facing a challenging project can journal daily about obstacles, decisions, and responses. This practice improves problem-solving, tracks growth, and reduces reactive behavior. Similarly, individuals coping with grief or anxiety benefit from structured reflection, transforming emotional turbulence into insights and actionable plans. Actionable insight: dedicate 10-15 minutes each day to journaling. Write about emotions, decisions, and alignment with personal values. Reflect on lessons learned and areas for improvement. This practice enhances self-awareness, emotional resilience, and a calm, focused mind. Lesson 14. Cultivate resilience through adversity. Resilience, the ability to recover from setbacks, is central to Stoic philosophy. Epictetus famously taught that life is a series of tests, and that our true character is revealed in how we respond to adversity. For the Stoics, challenges were not misfortunes but opportunities to exercise virtue, discipline, and inner strength. Marcus Aurelius faced rebellions, plagues, and the relentless pressures of ruling an empire, yet he consistently reminded himself that hardship was a natural aspect of life and a chance to refine his character. Seneca echoed this in his letters, emphasizing that adversity is a teacher that shapes wisdom and courage. Instead of avoiding pain or discomfort, the Stoics embrace challenges as essential to personal growth. This mindset transforms obstacles into tools for development, cultivating mental fortitude that allows one to remain calm even when circumstances are difficult. In modern life, cultivating resilience is essential. Professionals navigating economic uncertainty, parents dealing with family challenges, or students facing academic pressure all benefit from a Stoic approach. Resilience is built by focusing on responses rather than circumstances, maintaining composure and learning from setbacks. Real-life example: imagine a professional losing a job unexpectedly. While the loss itself is uncontrollable, applying Stoic resilience involves focusing on actionable steps, updating skills, networking, and maintaining a disciplined routine. By reframing the situation as an opportunity for growth rather than a catastrophe, the individual preserves mental clarity and motivation. Actionable insight: when facing adversity, pause. What can I control here? Focus solely on actions, decisions, and attitudes under your power. Practice reframing challenges as opportunities to exercise virtue. Over time, this strengthens resilience, reduces emotional turmoil, and fosters calm under pressure. Lesson 5: Embrace impermanence and change. Life is inherently transient, and the Stoics believe that understanding impermanence is essential to maintaining calm. Marcus Aurelius frequently reminded himself that everything, including power, wealth, health, and relationships, is temporary. Recognizing this prevents attachment to external circumstances and reduces suffering caused by loss or unexpected change. Seneca wrote extensively on the fleeting nature of life, advising that we appreciate what we have without clinging desperately to it. Epictetus emphasized accepting the natural course of events and understanding that change is constant. By internalizing impermanence, individuals can act with clarity and maintain equilibrium despite external chaos. Modern applications are profound. Consider financial loss, career shifts, or relationship changes. Accepting impermanence does not mean passivity. It means cultivating a mindset that is prepared for loss and adaptable to change. This creates emotional stability and prevents destructive reactions born from surprise or fear. Real-life example: a professional experiencing a sudden promotion or demotion can maintain perspective by remembering the transient nature of status and fortune. This reduces ego-driven reactions and promotes steady, rational decision-making. Similarly, a parent coping with a child moving away can focus on the quality of relationships rather than clinging to control. Actionable insight daily: reflect on the transient nature of experiences, possessions, and emotions. Recognize that change is inevitable and your response determines your inner peace. Practicing gratitude for the present moment while embracing impermanence cultivates calm and perspective. Lesson 60: Practice voluntary discomfort. Stoics believe that voluntarily exposing oneself to discomfort strengthens character and prepares the mind for inevitable hardships. Marcus Aurelius occasionally undertook physical challenges, such as fasting or enduring the heat and cold, to reinforce self-discipline. Epictetus taught that voluntarily confronting minor difficulties reduces fear and dependency on comfort, promoting mental resilience. Seneca suggested that occasional austerity cultivates gratitude and reduces over-reliance on external pleasures. By practicing controlled discomfort, we gain mastery over desires and learn to face life's adversities without panic or complaint. Modern relevance: in today's world, voluntary discomfort can include fasting, limiting screen time, reducing luxuries, or intentionally facing challenging tasks. These exercises improve self-control, reduce anxiety over external circumstances, and enhance mental toughness. Real-life example. An individual preparing for a demanding exam may intentionally restrict distractions or reduce indulgences, cultivating focus and discipline. Similarly, a runner training in cold weather builds resilience, learning to persist despite discomfort. Actionable insight: introduce small, voluntary challenges daily, cold showers, fasting, early wake-up times, or difficult tasks. Reflect on how overcoming these challenges strengthens your self-control and prepares you to face unavoidable difficulties calmly. Lesson 70: cultivate gratitude. Gratitude is a cornerstone of emotional balance in Stoicism. Seneca emphasized focusing on what one has rather than lamenting what is missing. Gratitude encourages appreciation for the present and fosters contentment, which reduces stress and emotional turbulence. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the gifts of life, including relationships, health, and opportunities. By reflecting on these blessings, one strengthens a mindset of abundance and reduces frustration stemming from unmet desires or challenges. Modern applications include keeping a gratitude journal, reflecting daily on positive experiences, or acknowledging the contributions of colleagues and loved ones. Gratitude improves mental health, fosters empathy, and enhances resilience by shifting focus from problems to positives. Real-life example. Someone facing financial difficulties can practice gratitude by acknowledging the support of friends, small comforts, or opportunities for learning. This mindset maintains optimism and emotional stability even during hardship. Actionable insight: each day, write 3 things you are grateful for and reflect on their significance. This habit shifts focus to positive elements, enhances emotional regulation, and reinforces calm, stoic thinking. Lesson 80. Focus on what truly matters. Stoics emphasized prioritizing actions and values aligned with virtue and purpose. Marcus Aurelius advocated dedicating energy to meaningful work, moral conduct, and personal development. Epictetus taught that wasting energy on trivialities or societal approval leads to frustration and inner turmoil. Modern life is full of distractions, social media, superficial status, or fleeting desires that can overwhelm attention and create anxiety. By identifying core values and focusing on actions that align with them, individuals cultivate purpose and inner calm. Real-life example. A professional bombarded with emails and meetings can prioritize tasks that align with long-term goals rather than reacting to every demand. A student may focus on mastery and understanding rather than grades alone. Actionable insight: identify your top 3 values or priorities. Daily check whether your actions align with them. Refocus energy on meaningful tasks, reducing wasted effort and maintaining emotional equilibrium. Lesson 19. Practice mindful self-reflection. Self-reflection enables awareness of thoughts, emotions, and reactions. Marcus Aurelius and Seneca regularly examined their behavior, asking whether their actions aligned with virtue. This practice enhances self-control and prevents impulsive reactions. Modern relevance in personal and professional life. Reflection prevents regretful decisions. Regularly evaluating choices encourages learning, growth, and emotional balance. Real-life example. A manager reflects after a heated meeting, identifying areas for improvement in communication and emotional response. Over time, this builds calm, thoughtful leadership. Actionable insight. Spend 10 minutes nightly reflecting on decisions, emotions, and actions. Ask, did I act according to my values? What can I improve? This habit strengthens composure and self-mastery. Lesson: live according to virtue. Virtue is the ultimate aim in Stoicism. Wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance guide all actions. Marcus Aurelius wrote that living virtuously ensures tranquility regardless of external circumstances. Epictetus emphasized that moral character is within one's control, independent of fortune or misfortune. Modern application: ethical decision-making, integrity at work, and honest relationships cultivate respect, trust, and inner peace. Aligning actions with virtue reduces conflict, anxiety, and regret. Real-life example. A professional offered a shortcut to unethical gain chooses honesty, preserving self-respect and long-term calm. Similarly, standing up for fairness in personal relationships maintains integrity and inner balance. Actionable insight: daily identify 1 decision or action that reflects virtue. Practice wisdom, courage, justice, or temperance intentionally. Over time, this builds a stable, peaceful character capable of weathering life's storms. Conclusion: Stoicism teaches that calmness, resilience, and inner peace are not contingent on external circumstances. They are cultivated through disciplined thought, conscious action, and virtue. By understanding what we can control, embracing impermanence, practicing gratitude, and focusing on virtue, we develop the tools to navigate life with composure. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus provide timeless guidance, showing that mental mastery is achievable regardless of status, wealth, or hardship. Applying these 10 Stoic secrets: dichotomy of control, negative visualization, journaling, resilience, impermanence, voluntary discomfort, gratitude, focusing on what matters, mindful reflection, and living according to virtue, transforms not just our emotional state but our approach to life. Modern challenges may differ from ancient Rome, yet the human mind and emotions remain remarkably similar. The Stoic principles offer a roadmap for enduring challenges calmly, thoughtfully, and ethically. By practicing these lessons daily, we cultivate an inner sanctuary of peace. Stressful events, failures, or unpredictable changes no longer dictate our emotional state. Instead, we respond with clarity, purpose, and courage. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions, it is about mastering them, aligning actions with values, and creating a life of balance, wisdom, and contentment. Through commitment to these principles, every individual can achieve a state of equanimity, facing life's unpredictability with calm resolve. Stoicism is both philosophy and practical guide, a timeless tool for anyone seeking peace of mind and mastery over their inner world.